Getting licensed felt like I just unlocked the vault, but no one warned me that the license doesn't come with leads, scripts, or a paycheck. It's just a permission slip to start struggling, unless you know what I'm about to show you. And in this video, I'm breaking down the 3 brutal truths that I wish I knew before I got licensed as an insurance agent, including the biggest myth about training, why most agents quit in year 1, and what actually moves the needle if you want to make some money in this business. I'm Mason VanMeter. I earned 6 figures my first 9 months as a brand new insurance agent. I've taken over 4,200 sales calls in the insurance industry, over 3,500 hours selling, and helped agents across the country generate millions of dollars in commissions. And you don't make money from passing a test. You make money from conversations, and no one teaches you that in this industry. Here's what they don't tell you. The licensing exam teaches you to be compliant, not competitive. I passed with flying colors and still couldn't sell water in a desert. Why? Because knowing the difference between term and whole life doesn't teach you how to get someone to pick up the phone. It doesn't teach you how to turn a skeptical stranger into a client who trusts you with their family's future. And here's the truth bomb. You're not in the insurance business. You're in the people finding business. You learned how to become an agent. Congratulations. Now, learn to find people to actually be an agent for. And here's the thing nobody's saying out loud. I'm really the only one teaching you how to actually find those people, not how to sit around and wait for them and hope they beat a path to your door. Not how to hope your upline shares leads with you, but how to generate them yourself, predictably, profitably, every single week. And without that skill, your license is just a permission to struggle. So here's what actually builds a business. Conversations over credentials, momentum over mastery, and action over analysis. That's the formula they don't print on your certificate. And here's the trap that swallows most agents whole in their first 12 months. And they call it training, but it's really just a 40-hour product manual with a motivational speech at the end. I sat through hours of training and still had no clue what to say when someone asked, "Why do I need this?" You see, most companies teach you about policies, not people. They hand you a script that makes you sound like some dumbass telemarketer from 1942, or worse, they tell you to warm up your market by calling your high school friends. That's not a strategy. It's ignorance and weaponized awkwardness. Nothing says I'm desperate like sliding into your cousin's DMs of a life insurance pitch at 9 p.m. on a Tuesday. Here's what I wish someone told me day 1. Compliance keeps you licensed. Conversations make you rich. And positioning makes conversations easy to have. So here's what real training looks like. Messaging that positions you as a trusted guide, not a salesperson. Scripts that feel like conversations. And frameworks that handle objections before they even come up. And positioning so sharp that people seek you out instead of dodging your calls. The companies trained you to sell. I teach you to attract. It's a big difference. Have you already felt this? Type real training in the comments if you're starving for skills that actually close deals instead of just checking compliance boxes. Now, let's talk about the lesson that changed my entire trajectory. I thought I needed to get it perfect. What I really needed was to get it moving. Number 1 killer of new agents isn't rejection. It's preparation paralysis. You're tweaking your business card, you're rebuilding your website, you're waiting for the perfect CRM. Got one in the description if you want to go check it out. Meanwhile, agents who started the same week as you are already closing deals, but not because they're smarter, but because they chose action over perfection. Here's the reality. Your first 100 conversations will be messy. Do them anyways. Calls, DMs, referral requests, video content. Pick a lane, commit to the reps, and let momentum do the heavy lifting. Because the market doesn't reward your resume, it rewards your rhythm, your reps, and your refusal to quit. Get those 3 right, and your results are inevitable. You know what's perfect? Nothing. You know what makes money? The guy who made 50 calls while you were designing your LinkedIn banner. Let me show you what this looks like. So you have M&M, the Executor and the Procrastinator. And I know you're wondering, who is M1 and M2? Well, M1 is me, Mason, and M2 is some dude named Mike. And we both want to make $10,000. So what do? I say, I need to go book some appointments, make some calls. Cool. Action. Mike's a procrastinator. He thinks he has to get everything perfect, and so he knows he wants to make 10,000, but I gotta check on my new logo, and I gotta play on ChatGPT, and I gotta go check on what my Aunt Sally's doing, and oh, it's almost Christmas, so we gotta see what Virginia is bringing to the Christmas party, and Aunt Kathy's bringing that nasty potato salad, and she's all fat, and she's got diabetes, and I wonder what so-and-so's up to, if he's ever gonna buy insurance from me, and I know I should get back to making calls, but he ends up buying shared leads that never convert. Now, as you can tell, Mike gets a lots of bitches, all right? So momentum beats perfection every single time. And if you're wondering what that daily activity actually looks like, my next video walks you through a 7-day lead generation plan that works even if you have 0 followers and 0 budget. And here's what you need to remember. Don't let the license give you false confidence that you haven't done anything to earn. Skills close deals, systems build careers, and action, well, action beats everything. So if you want to be the agent other agents talk about, the one who actually figured it out, hit subscribe, smash that like button, and watch the next video, because I'm about to hand you a plug-and-play system for getting clients as a brand new agent without begging, without buying leads, and without burning out your contact list. Tap now, and I'll see you over there.